What's up, guys? Welcome to the Costa Wyquim channel. It's been around 8 months and I haven't posted. And the reason for that is because multitude of reasons. I was still in high school. I was about to graduate high school. After that, I was worried about going to college and then actually enjoying my summer. And I didn't have a quality mic, and the mic that I did have broke. And the mic that I had was shit anyways. And yeah, but not to get too crazy into it, I'm still bodybuilding, and the plan is still to compete at the end of 2025 or early to middle of 2026. Just depends on the physique is looking. I have music playing in the background, and if you notice, the mic quality is a lot better. Even with music playing in the background, you can still hear my voice very clearly, and that's because I spent a pretty penny on this mic. So let's just start off the video off the bat with my pre-workout stack. Everyone asked me, Arian, what is the pre-workout stack? My go-to, I don't use this all the time. Sometimes I substitute with water. But my go-to is, first off, 2 of these coconut water. It's just an extra source of carbs that I could use to fuel my workout. I have 2 of them. It's 60 calories per carton. And yeah, this is to sip throughout the entire workout. Nothing too crazy. This is not for me to chug and then hit my workout. This is like for me to sip through all my workouts to have a good workout. This is a mix between energy, but mostly pump, considering that there is a lot of pump product in this. It doesn't fill it up. It fills it up all the way. So I'm just gonna drink this. Coconut water has a bunch of benefits. But yeah, my next thing is my caffeine stack, which is the essential pre-workout from Bum. Honestly, I like to use Gorilla Mind, but C-Bum's pre-workout was on sale, so I just decided to get this. And it also tastes really good compared to Gorilla Mind. Gorilla Mind tastes like dog shit, but it works really well. And yeah, I just put 1 scoop. Obviously, if I'm extra low energy, I will do 2 scoops. But first of all, caffeine for me doesn't really work that well anyways. And yeah, I just don't want to be too high stim. Anyways, the last thing that I have is this Evogen pump formula, which you gotta shake super fucking hard before you pour it. This basically just raises your nitric oxide levels to 200%. So your blood is gonna be flowing all throughout your body without you having to take anything specifically. Compared with the carbs, you're gonna get a crazy pump. So I just do 1 capsule, which is what's recommended, which is a serving size. You could take this like before your workout and then taste your pre-workout, but this honestly tastes like medicine. And it tastes really fucking bad, like by itself. Like it's really hard to swallow, at least for me. But yeah, honestly, that's my pre-workout stack. I just mix everything together, and I try to drink it by the middle of my workout. It should be done. I mix it in a Helix, and the reason why I mix it in a Helix is because any other shaker, I'd have to fucking shake this for hours. But with the Helix, you pretty much get a good shake after. Looks like I'm jerking off. I do have a shoulder injury, but yeah, let's just start heading to the gym. I might just do some cuts here and there. My editing is not the best. I'm nothing like Jim Lando, but I will say that I am more of a Sam Sulek, if anything. And yeah, I just like to show off my training, and I don't want to post on my story 24/7, so this is another alternative while giving you guys some actual talking experience. So let's catch up. What's happened in the last 8 months? Well, for those who know me, you already know, and you can skip this part to the training. But for those who don't, I tore my shoulder. That was a big turning point for me. It really made me focus on recovery and warming up, and actually having a deload. Then I started working with a coach, Andy. If you're watching this, thank you so much for everything you've done. I stopped working with that coach recently for no bad reasons. I just literally couldn't pay it because I've had so many financial issues that's going on in my life. But yeah, it's currently 8:19 and supposed to meet with Orlando in 10 minutes. I was supposed to get there at 8 and warm up my shoulder before we hit a crazy chest workout or a push workout. But ended up being too late because I was testing the mic and everything that I had to offer. But yeah, so I quit my job at Publix. For those who knew me, I worked at Publix, and now I have a new job at as a salesman to sell clothes, and I get paid commission, which I like way more. I like talking to people a lot more, and I like recommending stuff. But yeah, hopefully the YouTube videos will get better as I try to figure this shit out. So like I won't say or this and that, and I actually have something to talk about. But yeah, we're gonna hit a crazy push workout with Orlando. And yeah, Christmas just happened. I got a cold plunge, which I want to start a series on Instagram on. Yeah, it's really nice. It goes down to, I think, 35 degrees, 35. The lowest I got it was 30. That's when I had very little sleep and the ice was still melting. I need to get more pounds of ice. So the way that it works is that you get, I have 3 reusable 1 pound packs of ice. So I put the 3 1 pound packs of ice inside once it's frozen, and then I let it thaw out and make the water cold. The entire plunge is insulated, and that's why it stays cold, even though I live in Florida. It gets really hot here. But anyways, I put in the shade so it doesn't get too hot, and so on and so forth. But I feel like I can get it cooler if I had more ice. Now, granted, if I can't just chuck like 500 pounds of ice, because that, first of all, that takes forever to freeze. And second of all, that's going to be forever to maintain and prep. Because I like to pour the 3 pounds of things, but overnight I sleep, and then the first thing in the morning I do is cold plunge, which honestly is really good for waking up. I used to do cold showers all the time. I stopped doing it because it just, cold water running is a lot less fun than cold water sitting still. Cold water sitting still is colder. Cold water running is like room temperature water, and I personally hate room temperature water. So I just stopped taking cold showers in the morning, and I just do the cold plunge. I dry off and I get ready for my day. And then yeah, Orlando's calling me right now, so I'll probably do a jump cut. All right, I'll see you guys soon. All right, this would be considered my top set, guys. I have Orlando spotting me, and we're gonna see how it goes. I mean, I have a 4-second negative. Actually, with a 4-second negative, I won't listen to music. I'll just listen to your voice. Please be accurate with your counting. Do not wait for me.
4 seconds going down.
4 seconds going down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when I hit my chest, count 1. Goal would be like, not failure.
How about 5 reps? Because I feel like this is so much, that's such a big tempo. My top set's gonna be 5 reps.
Really?
Yeah, my top set's 5 reps with 235.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. With a 2-second tempo, 1 second pause.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I was aiming for like 8. Because then I think that I could get 10 with, I think if my true failure would probably be 10 to 12. But I feel like I could have 8 with 2 reps in reserve. Because with Chris, I'm supposed to be training in 2 reps in reserve. Chris told me not to fail, so. So you gave me the tempo, and I'll just follow it.
Okay.
If you want, you can give me a lockout. Yeah, you can give me a.
Lift up?
Yeah.
Sorry, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Up. I told you that tempo slows. How many did you do?
I don't know, but I count back.
Yeah, I think it was like 6.
I didn't want to go too hard. I would rather go heavier. Huh? It didn't feel hard. It didn't feel hard.
It's just tempo makes
I could definitely push harder, but I try not to for my shoulder. So I'll probably do 6 reps, 185 with the 2-second tempo.
Okay.
And if I have more, I'll do more.
I have no idea. I got it for Christmas. My little cousin gave it me. 1, 2, 1, up. Doing great. Shut up. This is a Costa White Corn video. Easy. Push.
No pain on that set.
Nice.
All right. Last top set is 205. We'll see how this goes. I got Fame playing in my ears, so we'll see how this goes.
Three, push. 4, up. Come on. Push. Come on. Come on.
I switched my grip midway through the last rip. All right, guys, we have incline dumbbell bench desk. I usually don't do this workout. I usually do what Andy told me to do, but I'm no longer working with Andy, so again, nothing against Andy. He's a good coach. Just got a different motive now. I'm not gonna overly retract my back because I feel like that's what gives me my pain.
Easy.
Trying out the 85s because why not? The only thing that could cure a bad shoulder is more weight. We're gonna try and do this for 6 reps. All under control. We're gonna see how it goes. 6 reps should be 2 reps in reserve because I remember I always do these for 8. So mathematically, we'll see how it goes. Up, up, up.
Copying myself. Easy. Good. Easy. Come on. Come on. Nice. Come on. Nice. Good.
Okay, guys, I actually have something to say about this exercise. So I think that a lot of people criticize science-based lifting, but they also don't criticize ego lifting. I think that both have a good place in both workout plans or in anyone's workout plan. For example, this one is a lot more loadable. It's a lot more free. So I don't have shoulder pain on this one, but I have not shoulder pain, but I have shoulder discomfort when it comes to bench and a little less when it comes to dumbbells. So this is a really great alternative for at least my situation where my shoulder is kind of fucked up, because it's a lot better range of motion and your joints won't be completely fucked up after this. And you can load this up to 97, which you're probably gonna take forever to get to anyways. So yeah, I like to have it a little lower to target a more upper pec bias, but yeah, I get nerdy about this shit. So yeah, I like to, so like what Orlando's saying, that this is kind of like an incline bench, but the gravity's against you. So I like to have a really deep stretch on this. See, in this really deep stretch, I don't even feel my shoulder click. So I can literally just press without any discomfort. And I can actually talk during this exercise because I'm not going that heavy right now. But the main goal here is getting as big as a stretch as possible. And when you're here, don't even like reach forward, but try to get like as close as you can, right? And you can have your grip however you want. I like to have my grip neutral here at the bottom, and then once I'm getting closer to the end point of the movement, I like to supinate my grip because I feel more in my chest like that. So this is a very unique movement and a very amazing pattern. So if you want to add anything from this video or learn anything from this video, I think that would be the best thing to do, other than warming up. So let's get to actually pushing weight. All right, well, this is what I do for an actual exercise while Jim Lando's warming up his lats.
This is great.
It is great. It's really good. That's a really. Anyways, we're gonna see what a top set would look like for this exercise. Still with the same rules that I just explained. I started leaving a few reps in reserve, and the reason for this is because Chris, he explained this to me. Basically, you do reps in reserve to have energy for the rest of your workout. If you burn out on the first exercise, training completely to failure, going past failure with drop sets or myo reps or stuff like that, you'll tire yourself out. Your muscle will be fully fatigued for the next exercises, causing no growth whatsoever. And it might sound stupid not training to failure because it's been known on the internet that that's the way to grow. That's the only way to grow, but that's a lie. There's multiple ways to grow. You can grow by training to failure, but it's not going to be as optimal as leaving reps in reserve. Now you're still training hard. It's not like you're leaving 6 reps in the reserve, but you're still training hard where you're getting that stimulus, but you're not attributing the majority of that fatigue, because the last 2 sets before your failure, you're not going to gain much of it as if you were to stop 2 reps before failure. You'd be gaining the same benefit without the negatives. So that's why I'm leaving reps in reserve, for those who are wondering. And yeah, I'll let Jim Landa do his set. We're gonna do some failure. This is what a top set should look like, with 2 reps in reserve, going for a weight, a really heavy weight. So you're gonna see that my form is it's not gonna be as perfect as the 37s were. I'm not gonna have that crazy of a tempo. I'm not gonna have that crazy of a pause. But we're gonna see how we do with this heavy weight. And we're just going to be pressing without really focusing too much on form. We're still gonna keep our form controlled. So that's the focus on this. So let's just go. He's got this shit. Come on. Up. All right, guys. So I'm posting a story or a reel on my Instagram, but I don't use the rope because I have elbow tendonitis or I have slight elbow tendonitis. So I don't like to use the rope. So I get the same benefits from the bar, at least for me. I know a lot of people get the opposite effect where the rope feels healthier than the bar. But yeah, let's just let's just get into the set, and then I'll explain after my set why I like the bar so much. Okay, so the reason I like using this bar is because I get more elbow flexion than I do with the rope without any of the pain. With the rope, I get up here, and I don't know if it's because of the free range of motion that you get, I just get a lot of elbow pain on this elbow. And I've never had elbow issues before, so I thought that the bar would give me the same, if not worse issues, but turns out that having your bar, I have my elbows in a fixed position, it allows me to have really nice contractions with my triceps and my chest especially. I always feel really pumped, and I'm always progressing on this movement. But as of right now, I can't, because if I want to progress, I'd have to get a gym pin. So I'm just making the 95s as hard as I can. But yeah. Okay guys, I lied. I did too many reps. I did too many reps with the 95. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna load up the 10 and see how many reps I do, because I haven't done this weight in a little bit. So we're just gonna see. This is why I need a gym pin, because I'm loading it up very dangerously and I might break the machine. But who the fuck cares, right? I got a lot more elbow flexion, and we're about to see how many reps I do. The goal for this would be 2 reps in reserve, but at least I like to train my my triceps to failure. So yeah, let's fucking go. And then, if anything, I'll do a drop set throughout my triceps. I'll drop it by half of the weight, and then I'll do a nice little controlled rep action. But yeah, same form. Try to keep it more strict on the drop down. Try to keep the tempo. It's better to push outwards, I'd say. And yeah, 2 sets, your triceps should be fucking fried. All right, guys, welcome to the Posing Masterclass 101. And we're about to see how we look. Obviously, when it comes to posing, I try to keep my shit very professional. So I like to pull down my pants and actually get this shit ready with. My carbs have been a little low. I actually started lowering my carbs.
Already?
Yeah. So it's not New Year, New Me. It's almost New Year, almost New Me. Because I'm still eating chocolate covered strawberries. So legs look a lot more like, the thing is that legs look way better. They look way more dense. I think it's thanks to Andy, because he separated my leg days. So I think that really just having that density outside of a cut is very important. So but yeah, I'll just run through my regular posing routine. So, and then we have this fucking jacked monster. You actually look really fucking good. I ain't like it on no homo shit. You look fucking great. That was really good. Stand in more of the angle of the camera. Yeah, like that. Do it again. So yeah, Orlando's always in peak condition, unfortunately, because he sucks at bulking. So I'm just coming off of my bulk. This whole series is gonna be back to cut. So this would be, I guess this would be peak bulk update. I was more carved up not too long ago, but we're gonna see how I look doing my regular posing routine. Usually when it comes to posing, I like to do very few poses. I don't like to over exaggerate. So I usually start off with something like really show off my lats, because my lats are a strong point, especially with my legs. Right now, the whole goal would be to lower my waist size, which is obviously gonna happen with the cut. Then I like to do a most muscular in a very specific manner to make my waist look smaller. Just like that. So you see, like, I like to like puff my chest out because it makes my waist look smaller. Then comes to the side chest. My side chest is very specific as well. You push your hips forward, and then you kind of turn your body all the way. Just like that. Kind of like turning a 3/4, like a 3/4, but I don't know how to do a 3/4 yet. And finally, because of my leg density, I'm able to pull off like a double bi with this waist thickness. But so the thing is, since I have such a fat waist, I like to shift my hips to the side like this to flow with my legs. Yeah. With the side tricep, it would be the same thing that you did for chest. Hip your shifts forward, right? And then literally bring yourself down and then turn your waist. It's really uncomfortable to do at this weight, but overall, I think that this off season was pretty good. I stayed lean for most of it, especially for those who know my 225 bulk, but I think we're pretty good to start a mini cut. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. And if you did, and you're new here, please subscribe, because I really want to start posting on YouTube again. You want to do a pose off? So usually with Orlando, I do a pose off, and the only one I post on Instagram would be the most muscular. But usually when it comes to competitions, you would do a most muscular, a front double bicep and stuff like that. Obviously Orlando's in better condition than me. I'm really flat and soft right now. So this is gonna be very biased, but let's, you wanna do a front double bi first? That'd be a front double bi, or sorry, most muscular. So, then it'd be a side chest. So remember, hamstrings rubbing against your other leg, then hip shift forward, bring yourself, shift your hips. And then, what else we got? You wanna do like a back shot? You wanna give me back shots? So the main thing with here that I try, since I have a tank top on, my back is not really showing, so I mainly focus on my hamstrings and how they're developing in this pose. Because I know my back is a strong point, I just need to bring up the density. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the posing, enjoyed the video, enjoyed the new mic, and Orlando is being a geek, so you can do your like own poses too. You can do your own poses. Like when they say what's your favorite classic pose on stage, at least I don't know about my waist size, but I really want to do the C-bump pose where it's like something like that. But yeah, gym already closed, so I'll see you guys in the next episode, in the next cutting episode. See you guys later. Bye bye.